Good morning, everybody. I know we're late. We have a problem. I messed up, chat. I messed up. We got trapped in a trade. Oh. But I'm going to try to get out of this. I'm going to try to get out of it, and I guess I'm just going to let you guys watch. I really, come on, market. We really need to push higher. I'm trying to work out of it, but man, I got so trapped here. It's insane. Oh, not how I wanted to start the stream, boys. That's why I'm late. I'm just, I couldn't get it. I couldn't push the button. Couldn't push the button, man. I'm going to try to work out of it. But really need this thing to push above the 720s. And yes, I definitely broke rules, so it is what it is. Oh, don't be like me. Good morning, Amelia. Good morning, Wall Street, V33, J Trades, Kevin G, Nathan Ramirez, The Hidden Truth. Peter Schapp, good morning. Sorry I'm late, fellas. Timbo, good morning. Trading Ever After. Good morning. Trading in the City, good morning. Crypto Calls, good morning. Just to Chat, Micro Player, Max 90W. Blay, good morning. Black Coffee. Carolina, good morning. Dean Bishop, D-Versatility. Hey, good to see you, D-Versatility. Ace Undercover, Matty Matt, good morning. GJ Trading, good morning. Just to Chat, good morning. All right, I might take another one off here. Just trying to manage and get out of this trade for somewhat, I don't even know. I'd love to get a test of the 780s here, but basically I got short. Well, no, I got long. I'll explain what happened here. Typical trap trade that just completely triggered me. And the reason was my target, I kid you not, guys. Hang on. I went long right here. I was $200 in profit. And right here, I clicked the bid. Like I went to just, instead of hitting the close all button like I should, or just moving my target down so I get filled, I went and hit the bid. And when I hit the bid, it literally, I still don't know how I didn't get filled. I don't know how I did not get filled, but I didn't. It literally went lower. Like it was right here, perfect timing. I was up over $200 per account and I was totally happy with it. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get out. I hit the bid to get out of the trade and it literally didn't fill me. Like it literally went immediately lower and it got me, man. I still don't see how that happened. But I'm trying to minimize my risk now. We're back to only 6 micros here. Trying to get a move up to the 780s, but that really just it got me. I still don't see. I still do not understand how I did not get filled. Like right here, literally right there, I hit the bid and immediately it dropped, never filled me, And then right here at this support, I was only in 2 micros. And then right here at the 770 support, I'm like, okay, I'm going to add 2 more. Instead of just accepting my $400 loss, I added 2 more. Well, then you know the rest of the story. Then we just absolutely sold off here. Thankfully, this is, I mean, I'm getting very lucky here that I'm able to, basically, it's allowing me to work out of this trade, but I really don't deserve it. And now we're only in 4. But gosh, chat, why did I do it? I've done it so many times in the past where I just hit the bid. Like, I know it's kind of stupid. I'm not going to do it again. I guarantee you that. Never, ever again. From now on, I hit the close all button. Oh. And this all happened right before stream, and I was like, dude, right here when we wicked lower, right here at the 608s, I kid you not, we were down $4,400. No lie. I was not about to go live. I just couldn't do it. I was so mad. I'm still not happy. But we definitely broke rules today, and that upsets me. Is what it is. It is what it is. Now the question is, do we just accept our $500 loss day and I'm going to take another one off here. Just, I don't want to get we're not out of it yet. We're not out of the woods yet, folks. Liar, you will do it again. I will not do the bid again. I will close all. I will do it. If I actually want to get out of the trade. All right, Mark. Okay, now we need to hold this or I'll just get out. Oh, this is not how I wanted to start my, not how I envisioned starting the day today. Man. I watched you at the BDH. Hey, just a chat. I appreciate it. Curious about my entries? So I prefer just, I mean, and don't pay attention to what I'm doing here. But I like to wait for a trend and then just basically enter on that pullback. All right, are we going to hire? I'm really want to target the 780s. The 780s is kind of where I will take my, I'll take this trade off completely. Glad I got not 1 but 2 shout outs on the stream on Wednesday. Let's go, Matty Matt. Yeah, I tried. It's so hard. Like, it's so hard when you're like, I'm trying to focus on my trades, the chart, and then I'm also, you know, engaged with everyone else, and then also looking at chat, and the chat is delayed for me. It's difficult. It's a little difficult, but I really did like the new setup. The new setup where I could actually, like, when you're talking, you can see everyone. That was really nice. Big improvement. Big improvement from the first time. Okay, I think I might just close this. Now the question remains, Mr. Wall Street, hey, no, I think he enjoys it. Honestly, it's just entertaining, or it's just, it's kind of it's great to be able to collaborate and talk and, you know, with people that have similar, it's kind of like a podcasting type of vibe almost. Oh, man, I can't believe. Honestly, you know what? Let's be very thankful we're only down 600. When are you moving to Florida? I am in Florida right now, Dean Bishop, but I will be moving back to Ohio in a week. In 1 week's time, I will be moving back to Ohio, so. All right, I need to reset my brain, folks. I need to really... oh, I need to reset my brain. Oh, man, it's been a while, especially on that. How good I say. Yeah, I know, Amelia. I hope it doesn't snow when I get back to Ohio. Please, no. You know what? What is the weather? I want to see what the weather is going to do when I get back to Ohio. Let's see. Ohio. Weather next week. Oh, man. Wednesday. What? Okay, so Saturday, when we get back, it's supposed to rain. Oh man, that next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is a high of 45 and rainy all 3 days. That's gonna be rough. Oh, that's gonna be rough, folks. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'm looking forward to I'm just looking forward to, I can't wait to be back in my office. I really am ready to get out of this closet. I'm ready to come out of the closet, folks. Ready to come out of the closet. Oh, by the way, we took a payout on this account. Also, chat here. I wanted to tell you guys, look at your guys' account. This is the chat traded account. And I did you guys a solid. You guys are only $100 away from daily payouts. $100 away. The balance is $51,909.50. Wow, look at that. Now it's going to rip. I should have just held. If I would have just held all my positions, we'd be massive green now. Oh, no, honestly, I'm just glad I don't know. I was able to work out of that, but I hate when I trade like that. Hate it. All right, we're testing VWAP here. Obviously, I don't know what happened in the pre-market here at 8 o'clock. Like, we just completely... I don't get what happened here. We had a massive sell-off. Does someone know? Was there, like, news or something? I have no idea what happened. The Amish are hiding in your office currently because of bad weather. Oh, really? Your family's visiting me in Spain and it's been raining here all week, so I feel that. Oh, man. Wait, is the weather really bad right now in Ohio? Like, is there, or what? Hey, Dove Gordon. Good morning. Yeah, Matthew, it's just, it was that, man, I just, it's been a while since I had something that really triggered me that bad. And it was more not, it was more just like it was so stupid what I did that I was like, okay, I just couldn't believe it. And, well, then when we just continued to sell off is when I just started to kind of panic. Full on panic mode. With your discount, what is the actual price for the 50K take profit trader deal? Steven, it would be whatever the code Nutty Bar, all caps. Nutty Bar, all caps. But the 50K would probably be what? What is 30% off? It would be $119. All right, we tested VWAP, rejected VWAP. Are we going to go lower here? Man, part of me I feel like I'm not sure I'm fit to I'm not sure I'm fit to be trading today. At the same time, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We did lock in $640 profit in the overnight session with our this take profit trader account. We took a daily payout last night, and we can take out another daily payout tonight if we choose to. Hey, Johnny 40, thank you. I appreciate that. It was great. It was really great. It was great meeting Alpine. It was great meeting Alpine. We had a great time, and just it was good to see him. Good to see him in person. All right, are we gonna bounce here? Now I'm curious, is this really gonna... Man, I got so lucky. I got so lucky to be able to get out of that trade for a $600 loss. Woo! Where is Alpine from? New Jersey. When you going back to the BDH? People already asking. Hey, I just got done. I just got back. No, we're gonna go back to Ohio, and it's probably gonna be a little bit before I go back. Just with travel and everything, it's a little bit harder, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Master Trader, you made $900 profit. Let's go. Nicely done. If it can't hold 706, higher is off the table. Yeah, I know. This worries me that we bumped our head against VWAP here, that we might not be going higher. If I see a good setup here, I'm going to trade it. I'm going to trade it with these accounts. And oh, you know what's so bad? Part of the reason that this really triggered me this morning, I needed one more day. I needed one more day traded. I needed to trade today yet and get $50 profit, lock it down, and I could have requested another payout. Oh, it almost makes me vomit. Or it's been a while since I I actually thought I was going to blow those accounts. I actually did. I 100% thought I was going to blow those accounts, and I haven't felt that level of just, I don't even know, I'm not sure what you call it, but disgust. I haven't felt that level of disgust in a long time. Oh, okay, this is... All right, let's see. Is it going to be able to get above the VWAP? Wow, rejected off of that 740 once again. Come on. We really need to push above the VWAP here. Come on. That right there is what I should have done on those accounts. Gosh. Mr. Wall Street, as long as we keep rejecting, I kind of just scalped that one, which I'm okay with, but as long as we hold, if we hold above the 700s here, then I think we will eventually get back above the VWAP here, above the 740s. I just realized I don't have my glasses. I got so flabbergasted this morning. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go get my glasses. I'm going to go make myself some coffee. We're going to take a little bit of a mental reset here. Little bit of a mental reset. All right, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We are back. All right, market. What's the plan? This looks like some pretty questionable price action here. All right, time to eat some cookies. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I'm thinking about maybe the fact that we can't get above this VWAP. Maybe we need to look for shorts now. What do you guys think? This is also is this OPEX? Hey, good morning, Sharoos. Yes, we're doing okay. Today's been rough. Today's been rough, but it's okay. Man, we have a really hard time getting above the 720s, getting above this 730 area. Sugar's horrible for the body, but it sure tastes good. That is very true. All right, can we get above that VWAP here? 740s. Mmm. These cookies are so delicious. Hey, good morning from Brazil. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, just a chat. I'm sorry, man. Trust me. Today, in all seriousness, I deserve to blow those accounts. I actually did. I thought I was going to blow them. 100% thought I was going to blow them. All right, we still have not made it above VWAP. My trade away froze 1 minute before the opening. Does anyone else know what happened? Rolex. I have no idea. No. By the way, guys, did you see that I got a shout out from ICT? What? Okay, if we get above the 740s here, we should see this thing go. I want to see this really go. I'm gonna wait. You know what? One thing that I kind of had I had an epiphany moment, or I had a kind of clarity. All right, do we want to get long above this? What time is it? 10:22. Not really. All right. There's the breakout. We're just going to look for the 780s. I got in a little bit late. Whoa, I did not want to close that. I did not mean to close that. That was a... Oh, well. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I was trying to move my target and I closed the trade. We could wick. This could be a trap as well. If we rip lower now and have a big wick. Yeah, the 706 is, yeah, we did. We had these tests. All right, there it goes. Very lightly going to test that 780 level. There it goes. I'm using the trade devil indicators. It's called the initial balance indicator. That's what I use. All right. Oh. And now pulling back. Might look for another long here. See if we come back, test the VWAP here, and then continue higher. I'm going to probably only trade. I'm only going to trade these 150K accounts. I'd love to get these back to green. I don't know if we... I also need to be careful that I don't overtrade those. I don't want to be overtrading these accounts either. But I want to. Yeah. All right, now we just want the 780s. Come on. Give me the 780s. Trying to hold. If you do 5 days with $50, what about the remaining three, Jenna? You can just flip the remaining three, or you can have you can have 3 red days too. But you can basically do whatever you want with the remaining 3 days. Also, guys, while I think about it, I wanted to I wanted to also just take time and thank all of you guys for yeah, just the support in yesterday, the last couple days been great. Using that 90% flash sale. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Thanks for everyone's support. And I will say, as far as affiliate, I don't share my affiliate income, obviously, but I will share that that was the single largest affiliate day that I've ever had. Like it absolutely blew my mind. And I mean, I kind of feel bad. Like I'm not a, and I've never been a big fan of like having when Apex does the 90% sales that are only for specific codes. I really am not a big fan of it. But I mean, obviously I didn't have much say in the matter, but I mean, I obviously appreciate it that they made it available to me and Alpine as well, but I feel bad for the smaller streamers that work just as hard. They kind of they kind of get shafted a little bit with that, but I don't know. I guess it is what it is. So you're saying you ordered the new lawnmower? I did not. I did not. I'm actually really happy with my lawnmower that I have. I kind of have the lawnmower that I want. What I want now is to make it like I want to make it a little putting green, and then I need to buy like one of those powered reel mowers, like the reel mowers that are powered. That's the next Nutty Bar purchase. All right, come on, market. If we don't get a move here, I'm gonna close this. I want to see if we pull back into the 733 area, then and it holds, it might be a good area for. But hmm. Really debating about adding right here or not. The daily chart bull flag does not look good. Actually, I was looking at that as well. Like if we lose the 606s, then I feel like we could just go make new lows. All right, we might need to just kill this trade. Let's see how it reacts to the EMA here. We might add right here the 720s, and then we'll just keep our stop right here. What time is it? 10:30? We're also getting to that kind of time where we sometimes start to roll over, so we got to be careful with that. Really thought we were going to come test that 780 level. All right, this might be it. Maybe not. All right, right here. Yeah, I do feel like the Bulls are still in control, but I really want to see us take this 780 level. But if this candle closes red, that's not a good sign. Come on, market, rip it. Starting to not like this. I'm going to close it. I'm going to wait. 706 should bounce if he gets there. Hang on. See if the VWAP holds. See if it holds. ARH was 400 away from passing it another 300K, and now I'm 2,500 away. Oh man, RH, don't let it go too crazy. What's the rules from Apex now about consistency if you trade only a couple and then you trade big? Jay Persky, so they do have, like, they don't want you trading like one mini and then all of a sudden you're trading, 8, 9 minis. They want your contract consistency to be relative, I wish they'd have that's a rule I wish they would eliminate. I wish they would just have a scaling rule and remove that contract consistency rule, but I don't know that it gets enforced that much. I don't really know, but that is one of their rules. What is my risk management, Lee? What is my risk management? Sometimes I'm not sure. It can vary. This morning, my risk management was absolutely horrible. But if I'm going, like, if I'm trading like a normal human being, um, green or blown is my risk management these days. That is not ideal, Matty Matt, but that is unfortunately, like, that's sometimes what we struggle with. I can't believe this. This morning, I still can't believe that happened. Unbelievable. And now it's gonna go. It's gonna go without me, boys. It's okay. It's one of those. This is one of those lessons to walk away from a green day or from a red day. Just gotta learn to walk away. Steven says, "Spray and pray." Oh. And now we're going back down. Man, this market, I feel like the rest of today really could be a pretty bad day to trade. Chat trade today, Mikey Mike, or Mikey, I'm sorry. I don't know. We might wait to do the chat trading next week. Feel like today might not be the best day to do it. From $300 red to 37 in the green, consider calling it a day. Sounds good to me, Orlando. I was down $4,400 per account on these 150Ks this morning. So being only down 500 feels like a green day. It feels like a green day to me. But man, it's just some bad trading. And now we go, here we go, below the 720s. Hmm. All right, are we going to bounce off of this 15-minute opening range? Hmm. This is gonna be choppy. It's gonna be so choppy today. Any suggestion for a good free VWAP for Ninja Trader? PC, yes. Honestly, I don't want to share the link. I'm not sure. I think it's okay, but if you go to YouTube, just go to YouTube and search free VWAP indicator for Ninja Trader. It'll come up. There was 706. Any suggestion questions? It's important. Wait, it was 706? We did get a nice bounce initially. Now we're back down, but you're right. We did tap right into it. Okay, now continuing to roll over here. It's tempting here to take a short. Kind of tempting. Oh man, it's tempting here to try this bounce. Come on, fill me. Hey, let's go. Slowly grinding our way back, folks. We are slowly grinding our way back. Yeah, I see that, Mr. Wall Street. Nice call out. Nice call out. By the way, I was very disappointed in ICT. Yesterday, streaming that 140 level. I took a trade and I was going to hold till the 140s because ICT said that's the next right here. I entered this trade somewhere at like the 20,000, was it? Somewhere here, I entered the trade, had a really nice trade. ICT said he's looking for the previous day high at the 140s. I was going to hold. We never did get to it. I was very disappointed. I thought he knew. He disappeared after he said that. Did you see? Oh, wait, I wanted to show you guys. He did give me a shout out, or not a shout out, but he supposedly ICT likes me. Let's go. We are above, basically trying to get through the VWAP here. Trying to get through it. Hey, Kid Poker. Made my biggest trading mistake ever. You had my 25K to 2,600 profit. Thought I was trading an eval, but it was my PA and lost 1,500 in 20 seconds. Oh, no, Al. No, Kid Poker. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, that is the worst. That is the worst. And yeah, I've been there, done that too. Oh, man. That's why they need to make a mulligan. Prop firms need to allow one mulligan per year. Ah. It looks like we're going to go higher, above the 750s now, or testing the 750s. Let's see, maybe this is the round we go to 780. I'm just very, very hesitant with... Yeah, I can imagine, Kid Poker. You want to throw up after that. That's how I felt this morning. I was ready to throw up. Why not trade the Dow or oil? I don't know. I just never... I'm so used to the price action on NQ that really don't want to learn, or I don't want to... I just don't have I guess, a desire to change. I don't see a reason to change. Man, this market, we might have some pretty ugly price action here today with option expiration day. It's not that unusual to have kind of a choppy session. Hey, Daryl Bapty, good to see you, Daryl. Just started trading for the day. 2 trades. I've been up 300 plus and stopped out break even. Oh, oh, Mikey, those are the worst. Those are not fun. But honestly, especially on triple expiration day, it might be best. I don't think trying to look for runners is it's not a great, it's a pretty dangerous strategy, I think. Man, I seriously might take a short here. Come on, market. Just drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Come on, flush it. Well, we might have to kill this. All right, we might kill this last one here if we don't. Yeah, we're out. Wait, Top Step promo announcement in about 5 minutes. Oh, really, K Trader? All right, let me know. Let me know what it is. Hey, there's the rip higher. Man, I missed it. I was in the wrong side of it. At least we closed that trade. Oh, wait. Why am I still in a trade? Hang on. It was a ghost order. It was a ghost order. Don't worry. Yeah, that's something with Ninja Trader. Sometimes just keeps these ghost orders open. Not sure why. Hey, there's the 780s finally. Oh man, what a nice move. Man. That's the move we were looking for, but we did not get it. It's unfortunate. Wow, what a nice move. Hey, Camber Trades, good to see you. Yeah, Mikey, I'm glad we stopped out on that one. I am really happy about that. Just need ES to break. I had it. You had it, but jumped out too fast. Story of my life, Dean Bishop. Story of my life. Well, now we can't really jump in here, obviously. Man, that was a... Ugh, that disappointing I didn't... Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's see. See if we reject... If we reject really hard off of this 780 level... It's also 10:57, guys, so 11 o'clock. You never know. We might see this thing roll over now. We always say like the 11 o'clock hour. That was one thing yesterday, which the one thing yesterday that I definitely was disappointed in myself was that one trade. The one trade where it was this trade right here. I had a good entry. I was long. I was up quite a bit, and I should have closed it. I don't know, I was a little too intoxicated with trying to get to the 140s. But when we had this retest of the 100s right here, and it was right at 11 o'clock when we usually do roll over, there was a lot of good, valid reasons to take that trade off. And I saw a lot of you guys in chat. They were like, Nutty, take the trade off. I should have. I actually, not even in hindsight, but just from a practical standpoint, there were many reasons to take my profit there at the 100s. But I mean, it was okay either way. I only had one micro, but I still should have just locked it in. That's one thing that is a little bit different, like in trading in front of that many people, trading in front of Patrick. You know, you try to get like really good trades and you try to hold your runners, and a little bit more of like hero, like you try to be a hero, which isn't great. So Freedom for Alberta lost 5 evals accounts today. Sorry, man. Trump about to talk. Oh, really? Man, look at this thing go. That's the move I needed. The move I needed right there. But yeah, that 706 level, we had this trap right here at the 700s. This here had me worried. This here, when we failed to get through the VWAP there, that had me a little bit too worried about the longs. Wow, nice move here. If anybody took that. But other thing, one thing that I'm starting to track, and I might adapt this. It's not really a strategy, but it's more of a it's a mental note. So one thing I'm going to really start paying attention to, you know how they say that most breakouts fail, which I feel like is true, but I'm going to start adapting a policy or a rule that, because I do trade breakouts sometimes, but I think the key that I've discovered is breakouts seem to work when trading from the 9:30 to 10 o'clock time frame. So from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, I feel like the breakouts are more likely to actually break out. But then after 10, like 10:30 on, those breakouts are more likely to be fake outs. I've started seeing that now. I don't know, it's only been like a week that I've kind of been taking notes of it, but so far it's kind of held true. So now this one here wasn't. This one here was a true breakout, but for the most part, the breakouts before, like from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, those seem to work. After that, the percentage of them working goes down significantly. So I'm going to start to really pay attention to that. Oh, really? That's when Mamba FX seems to work for him. I see. Most breakouts fail when the market is trading in a range. That makes sense. Yeah. I could only cover some of the losses with this move. Yeah. Hey, Diego. Sorry for the disappearance. I'm a bit shaken after wrecking all my evals during FOMC. Sorry, Diego, man. Okay, this is where I want to be careful, but like if we get a nice pullback, we gotta almost take that stab long. Man, this is just, is this going to be one of those moves where we just go straight up and we don't get any pullback? Be kind of interesting if that happens. I mean, we're right at this 11 o'clock hour, which usually we slow down. But if Trump is speaking, then who knows? Anything and everything can happen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What will you miss most about Florida and what won't you miss? Good question, Dean Bishop. So, what I will miss the most about Florida is obviously the weather. Like, the weather's just been awesome. The weather is great, and it actually has a pretty big, like, it has a pretty big impact on you mentally. Like, you're just generally more happy in Florida during the winter than you are like in Ohio, where it's just cold and dreary. Sun doesn't come out a lot. So that's definitely what I'll miss the most. What I won't miss is the traffic. Like, I definitely will not miss the traffic. That for sure. And also, I mean, what I like the most about Ohio is just our home. Being able to go back to our house is going to be great. All right, we 780s. I'm really debating about taking a stab long here. Let's consolidate a little bit. I want to see if we consolidate a little bit here, and then we can get a jump in here. I am not going to miss streaming from the closet. No. Yeah, it's Timbo. It is a little bit. Yeah. You traded better at the BDH? Yeah. I mean, it definitely, I traded pretty well, but I also had some bad trades that, and again, like, I don't control, when Pat shows my trades and when he doesn't. But I definitely took some losses that weren't, that you didn't see. I was up like $200 per account on the first day, and then I ended up giving back almost all of those profits, but then we battled back to a small green day. But I basically got trapped in, didn't get trapped, but the typical, we had the move higher and then we just slowly bled lower. And that definitely got me that day. It's so hard. I just need to learn to stay away from that price action when we start to bleed lower. All right, I want to see if we get I might take another stab long here. Love to see a little bit of consolidation here. Do you plan on going back to Florida next winter, Kevin G? I guess we don't know for sure, but right now I think we're going to try to stay in Ohio during the winter, but we will probably go to Florida at least for a month. And it also just depends on my health. Obviously the main reason we came to Florida was just because of my lung condition. And I will say my lung condition, my lungs feel better than they probably have in 5 years. So that part was definitely a success. All right, I'm going to take a stab here. We are going to take a stab long. I'll be very careful with this if we roll over here. Come on, get me a pop. Just need a nice pop here. Retest those highs. Starting to not like this. I'm going to get out. I don't like it. It's 11 o'clock and it's doing the thing. Might have got scared out on that one, but I'm just don't want to. I'm just not going to do it. What do you think about Trade Sinker? Hey, I haven't tried it. I know I've heard about it. Alpine was telling me about it. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion, I guess. I have not tried it. The news was that Tradevit will be charging $30 extra for connections. Oh yeah, Mr. Lime. I did see that. Which, I mean, as long as that charge is just a $30, like, as long as you don't have to pay $30 for every new account. It's just a $30 and then you're good. I mean, I don't see a big deal. Like, that's really not that, I mean, that's not that big news. What do I use for copy trading? I use Replicanto, Gilbert. I use Replicanto. Yeah, full-time trader. You have no idea how nutty my trading was this morning. It was if you're just joining, I had a pretty bad session this morning. It was bad. It was real bad. It was actually downright ugly. I almost threw up before I went live. So I'll just recap if you're just tuning in. Basically, I got long on these 6 150K accounts. I got long. And right here, I still don't know how this happened. But I was up $200 per account. And instead of just hitting the close all button, or just moving my stop or my target down so I get filled, I hit the bid, and I somehow timed hitting the bid to close my position. I somehow hit it perfectly. I hit it, and as soon as I hit it, this thing just dropped, and I never even got filled. I never got filled, never closed the trade. And it put me on tilt, man. It just did. It really frustrated me. And then right here at this support area at the 780s, I thought, okay, instead of being in 2 contracts, then I added 2 more right here. And I thought I can work myself out of this trade, you know. And you know the rest of the story. We just absolutely dumped. I added more contracts here. I added more here. I don't even know where I all added. I know I added some here. I added more here. We DCA'd like an absolute madman. And at one point, I thought I'm dead serious. I really thought I was going to lose my accounts. I really thought I was going to blow these 150K accounts today. It was bad. I was ready to vomit. I was so disgusted. But we got lucky. I mean, I'm not going to call it good trading, that's for sure. Definitely wasn't good trading. I got lucky, and we were able to work out of the trade for a $500, basically a $500 loss. Actually, it was $600. Design Knob would be proud, RH. He would be proud. But it is, I hate trading that way. I don't like it one bit. I don't think it's good trading. I don't think it's good habits. And I'm really trying to not do that. Like, I haven't done that in at least with like these accounts in quite some time. Like when I do that with a fresh account, I don't mind it as much, but when I do that with account like these 150K accounts, because these 150K accounts are my most, I would be the most disappointed if I lose these accounts out of any of my accounts. I've had these accounts since June of last year, taken 2 payouts. I need 1 more day traded, and then I can take out another payout, which that looks like it might not happen because I'm pretty sure I violated some rules on this move lower. I don't know for sure if I did, but I'm pretty sure I did. It was ugly. It was ugly, man. That's why the stream was delayed. It was so bad. I couldn't hit the go live button. Do you know Amish? If I know Amish? Yeah, I do. I used to be Amish. I was in a New York City prison with him. Wait, what? Do I know Amish? You were in prison with him. I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess I don't know who you're talking about. Hey, patient trader, good to see you, man. If I told you 18 months ago you would sell your company, become a full-time trader YouTuber, and be best buds with Patrick, you would have told me I lost. I definitely would have, patient trader. I definitely would have. Patient trader, how things change, you know? But how things have changed, that is pretty crazy. Wow, look at this rip lower. This is the 11. Yeah, okay, now I see what you mean, Mikey. I keep talking about it, but I don't do it. But that 11 o'clock reversal, I'm telling you, that 11 o'clock reversal play is legit. It is starting to be like a thank you, patient trader. Now it's great. Like, I obviously, like, there were definitely times in the last 2 days, like there were a couple of times where I really okay, I'm not going to tell Patrick how to operate. I'm not going to tell Patrick how to do his stream, obviously. Like, he's going to do his stream how he wants to do it. I get that. But I really wish some of the things he would not do. Like, it makes me cringe. Like the name calling. Just, I really wish. I don't like that. And I feel bad. All right, like, I feel bad for Kellyanne, and like that kind of name calling. It's not necessary. It's not necessary, and I'm not a fan of it. Obviously, I like to troll Kellyanne. I like to give her a hard time, but there's no need to do the name calling. I don't like that. But obviously, most of it is for show. But there's a line that I feel like you shouldn't cross. But hey, it's not my stream, obviously. No, it wasn't the grandma part that I had a problem with. It was the other word that was used that I had an issue with, that really was not a fan of, and was not necessary. So I feel bad for her. But yeah, we obviously we had some fun with it. But yeah, exactly, DL, exactly. Like, that word to me is very offensive. But, you know, I don't know. We were obviously raised differently, and it is what it is. Right, V33. Like, I get that. It's just, like I said, it is what it is. I wish that part would not have happened. But overall, I had a great time, and see, the thing is, like, when Patrick doesn't enter that mode, I really enjoy, like, the back and forth. And also, like, with Alpine, it almost felt like a podcast type setting, and it was actually really helpful. It's like really helpful. And I actually think that I think I would actually be a better trader if you would every day, like, if you would trade in an environment where you were sitting with 3 people like we were, like if you were sitting in that type of environment every day when you trade, I really think it would actually help you as a trader. Um, I think it really would. Hey, Empire Steve, how we doing? I try to be go and trades, but it is what it is. Well, yeah, nerdy biz guy, like that word means different things in different cultures, but in our culture, that word is very offensive. I feel like, and I don't think that's me. I don't think that's a reach. Both of you seem to trade with more confidence when you were there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was great for Alpine. And Alpine was like, honestly, Alpine was in a similar situation that I was in when I went the first time. And that actually is something that actually did help me that first time that I went. I was in a trading slump. Like, I just felt like I couldn't do anything right. And the one thing that Patrick actually really does well, um, is the confidence and just like, dude, stop the negative talk. Like, stop the negative talk and the negative self-talk and just like have confidence. If you see your setup, if you see something you like, then take it. Like, just take it and be confident in your trade. But like, there's a fine line because you also don't want to be delusional. You know, you don't want to be like, oh, this trade is going to work. I know it's going to work as it goes 300 points against you. Like, you have to know when to get out. But when you do get in, try to maintain your confidence. And what has helped me was more like just, okay, why did you enter the trade in the first place? And remember why you entered the trade in the first place. Because I have a tendency to, as soon as I enter a trade, then I immediately think of all the reasons it was a bad trade. And I don't know, maybe you guys don't do that, but that is something that I do. Like, I'll enter a trade and then I'm almost immediately, I'm like trying to, like, in my mind, I'm like saying, oh, that was a bad entry because of this, 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 and this. And all of a sudden I just start to look for reasons that it was a bad trade instead of remembering why I got in the first place. And as long as those reasons are still valid, then stay confident in it and take it. Like, it's okay to get stopped out. It's okay. And that's one thing that I feel like that definitely helped. And I mean, I was just, the second time being there was just so much easier because like, it's different. Like, okay, so I'll, for example, like when I showed up at the BDH on Wednesday, it was Wednesday or Tuesday night. I showed up at Tuesday night at the BDH to do my computer setup and everything. And like, you're just immediately met with a camera in your face. It's like, hey, there's Nutty Bar. And, there's a camera in your face a lot of times. And you're just always like, it's such a different environment. Like, I don't really mind it. I would have a hard time doing it every day in and day out, but the camera's right there. So you're always kind of, that vibe. But then, then Patrick is just his presence. He has such a, how would I say, like he controls the room and in a good way too. And it's just like, you can't really just sit back and relax, really. There's always something going on. And it's just different. And you have to kind of get used to that. So the first time when I was there, it was just so much to take in. And now the second time when I showed up, I kind of knew what to expect. And I didn't have any of that anxiety of, oh, what's going to happen? How's all this going to work? I kind of knew what to expect, and it just made it so much easier. It made it a lot easier to just be like, hey, I know what's going to happen. You just kind of you go with the flow. And I mean, for me, I'm like, I'm just going to be myself. And I mean, that's how I've always been. It's like, I'm not going to be any different on camera, off camera. I'm just going to be myself. And if they, if they decide to video it, I guess so be it. But his video editor, by the way, his video editor is really awesome. He's a really cool guy. I really enjoyed. He actually plays golf. When we were at Top Golf, he was he's actually pretty good at golf, I think. Obviously, we were only at Top Golf, but I could tell with his swing that he's definitely a legitimate golfer. And also Alpine. I mean, Alpine was great with the golf clubs. He did great. He just walked up there, first ball, he got up to the ball, and a lot of times if you've never hit a golf club before, it's not that unusual to swing and miss, you know? Oh no, he just went up there and first hit it straight down the middle. No problem. So pretty sure I could get Alpine to be a golfer. What was up with that Alpine slice? Actually, he didn't really slice it that bad. He pushed it a little bit more, but he had a good swing actually. And he actually, so Alpine plays hockey. And if you play hockey, a hockey swing and converting a hockey swing to a golf swing is actually way easier because it's more of an inside out swing. A hockey swing is way better than a baseball swing. People that play baseball and then switch over to golf have a harder time than like someone that transfers from hockey to golf. It's easier to adapt to it. But yeah, it was great. It was just a great time. It really was great to talk with Alpine in person. We had such a good time. It was awesome. Oh, wow. He's a +2 handicap, Scott Trades. Oh, I would love playing with him. I always enjoy playing with, like, it's so much more fun to play golf with someone that is better at golf than you are. At least I like that because it pushes me to be better. What do you think about Alpine's trap approach, Hubert? I like it. I mean, I think it makes sense. I like this here was kind of a trap. This here, I don't know that you would consider, but yeah, I think it's great. I kind of trade that similar, I guess, as a breakout, but no, I think it's awesome. Hey, Melanie, you were great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody was so nice. Everybody in the chat was so nice, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. Pat's a great host. He takes care of us really well. He took us out to eat and put us up in a nice hotel. It's definitely not a punishment. Yeah, Victoria was really nice. Yeah, I actually got to know Victoria a little bit better this trip. The first trip I met her, but I really didn't. Like, I met her for maybe 5 minutes and that was it. But this time I got, like, she was with us at Top Golf. I got a kick out of her. It was pretty awesome. I loved how she was. So Pat kept cheating. Patrick kept cheating in the Top Golf. He kept hitting more balls than he was supposed to. And it cracked me up. Victoria let him have it. It was pretty awesome. Hey, Joey Morgan in the house. Who would have thought? Joey Morgan, how we doing? Good morning. So, but yeah, it was great. It was great. I'm the PG rated version for traders. Hey, I appreciate that. That is honestly like probably like I'm dead serious. Next time I go, I want a censor button on my desk. I'm just going to use it. Like every time Pat starts, I'm like a beep, beep. I think it would be great. But I think it kind of worked. Like me and Patrick, the collaboration is kind of good because we're not the same. Like we're obviously not the same And I think that kind of makes it okay. Like the back and forth, like we could, I could definitely see that, like me and Patrick could get not into an argument, but we could definitely do a debate. Like, and I love a good debate. I really do. Like, I love having a debate with someone that has a different viewpoint than I do. And, but I look at that as like a learning, like, to me, I don't like having an argument. Like, an argument is different, but I love having a good debate and like seeing different point of views and sharing both point of views, but not to the point where it's like an argument, or where it becomes toxic. But I think that's what also makes good content. Like that makes good content when if you have someone that's just always agreeing with everything everyone says, in it doesn't it's not as great. It's good to have a little bit of a difference in personalities, I think. But hey, Scott Trades, he started 4 years ago. He's played at least 6 hours a day. Wow, that's awesome, Scott Trades. I won a free 50K eval on stream yesterday and reached profit target today. Let's go, Nathan Fuller. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, hard work plays. Let's go. That was awesome. Yeah, I think he does calm down a little with visitors in the BDH. I don't know. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think he does a little bit too. I think so too. Did Patrick really offer you 1 million? I mean, technically he did, but I know he's not serious. See, I know Patrick well enough now that I can tell, and I know when he's just like, when he's just saying BS, or when he's actually serious. Because off camera, you get that. You get serious Pat a lot more off camera than you do on camera. And, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was not a legitimate offer. If he was actually offering me $1 million to stream every day with him, I'd be packing my bags right now. Honey, pack your bags. We're going to the BDH. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to show you something. Hang on. Never mind. I'm not going to show you now. I'll show you later. Hey, Scott Trade. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. You guys were so kind. You guys are so nice. You guys are so nice. I know some people were not happy. I mean, I do feel bad, like for the streamers out there that like the 90% sale that I wish me personally, and I even texted Pat this, like I would prefer if they do 90% flash sales, just make it available to all the codes. Like, just give everyone the same opportunity. Don't make it just exclusive for certain people. I don't, and I actually tried to get them to do that, but that was not on the table. But it is what it is. But I really do. I will say it was really kind of Patrick to get me and Alpine's code to work as well for 90% off. He could have just made it his code, like that his code was the only code that worked for the 90% off. He definitely could have done that. And the fact that he extended it to us was definitely appreciated. But I'm sure there were probably a lot of the smaller streamers that were not very happy about it. And I understand that. Your codes didn't work initially. Yeah, I heard that my codes were not working originally. But they did work then because I'm pretty sure my code worked because I had my single largest affiliate day ever on Wednesday. So you guys use my code a lot. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And I feel very grateful. I'm very grateful, very blessed. And it's honestly kind of insane. Those streamers were too busy buying evals. Thank you, Peter Schapp. Yes, I do owe you guys, Sean. I do. Hey, let's go, Joey Morgan. Joey Morgan's going to switch to Apex. Love to see it. By the way, Joey, I know you're trading a lot with Top Step, and well, I mean, hey, I guess if you don't want to answer that, if you don't want to answer this, it's fine as well. I'm not asking this to put you on the spot, but I was curious. Are you able to be an affiliate with Top Step? Like, did they allow you to be an affiliate? I see that you do trade with them. Yeah, Frozen North. It is true, but like, I mean, yeah. I did see that, Tom. Tom Bernard, ICT said that he's a fan of Nutty. I'm going to frame it on the wall. Yeah, they asked you to, but it was exclusive, so I didn't do it. Copy. Makes sense. That's because they asked me to do it as well, but they had, like, the stipulations that they put in is insane. Like, I don't get why anyone would be an affiliate with Top Step. Like, the stipulations and how much they want to control. They want to control your content. They want to control when you stream. They want to control how often you go on Top Step TV. It's really hard to grow your own brand with that type of restraints on it. It's terrible. But I was curious that maybe that was like back in November or October when they contacted me, but I thought maybe they've come around a little bit, but obviously it does not look like they did. Month 4 and no Apex codes used. Oh, I feel bad, Matty Matt. Does Tape Profit Trader allow micro scalping holding trades for seconds? As far as I know, they do, yes. I don't think they have anything that says they don't. It definitely, I'm telling you what, the ICT and Patrick Whelan collaboration stream is coming. I don't know that it is for sure, but it looks like ICT was in his chat quite a bit, and you can tell that Patrick softened up a little bit to ICT. So I wouldn't be shocked if in the future you see an ICT and Patrick Whelan stream. That would be pretty insane. They're just doing a base. Yeah, right, Joey. I know, which I think is just such a bad idea. Like, I don't know why they would. Okay, Camber. So yeah, it is allowed. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that V33. What's the difference between Top Step X and Tradeovate with Apex? I mean, Cameron Fisher, obviously, I mean, Apex and Top Step are just completely two different prop firms that kind of polar opposite, honestly. Some people like Top Step, some people like Apex. Hey, like I say, trade whatever fits best for you. But the difference between Tradeovate and Top Step X, I mean, it's a different platform, completely different platform. So I just realized my Apex 71% off. I've been promoting the wrong thing on Apex all day long. I'm a terrible streamer. I'm a terrible streamer, folks. Apex is currently 80% off. I'm sorry. I just realized I forgot to change my banner. Apex is 80% off with code NBT. So, hey, use whoever you want to use. Whatever happened to Apex going straight to funded, Joey? Just stay tuned. It's coming. Top Step X is a clone of TradingView. Is it? I mean, I guess kind of, but still different. Smoke screen design. That's right, Matty Matt. That is right. Do you have to pay to use the platform on? Okay, can someone clarify? Like, I saw the tweet where they were saying that you now have to pay $30 if you want to trade prop firms with Tradeovate. Is that something that is already like? Is that valid already? Or is that just something that's coming in the future? I'm starting to hate intraday drawdown. I'm scratched for the week, but about to blow a PA. That's so dumb to me. Yeah, A-Train. The key with that trailing drawdown is until you get above the buffer, I try to I mean, I think it's best not to do runners. It's best to just take full profit, have a more of a scalping mentality in the beginning, like with the intraday trailing drawdown. That I really do feel that. Yeah, Kraken just bought. I did see that A-Train that Kraken purchased Ninja Trader, and it sounds like that's something they're going to be implementing. But I wasn't sure, is that already a thing, or is that just something that's going to be coming down the road? But yeah, Top Step X and Project X are the same thing. That is the same thing. The Top Step X trade copier isn't good. They have the worst fills in most variances. So here's what I don't like about, here's why, in my opinion, this is why I think Project X has the worst fills. Can I get, by the way, did someone say that Top Step was going to do a special promotion? I don't mind. I mean, what I missed it. What's the special promotion going to be? You'd love to see Apex get Project X? I would be shocked if that would happen. I'd be shocked. The CEO sent an email confirming it and saying nothing will change, but NinjaTrader will be able to offer more crypto trading products. Oh, okay, I see camera trades. Thank you. I did not see that. Wait, buy one and get the second for 100%. Matty Matt, you're a funny guy. Top Step's new promotion. Buy one and get the second for the same price. Oh, that sounds like a great promotion. Buy one, get the second for the same price. Buy two and get the third for same price. Or you can buy four and get the fifth one. Wait for it. Also for the same price. Oh, it's too funny. The promo. You guys are funny. The promo is slippage on Apex. The promo code is slippage on Top Step. No, but sorry, I got distracted. To me, the reason that people have bad fills on Project X is because, and this is kind of genius on Top Step's part. Do you ever realize that the buy market, the only buttons on your chart trader, for example, the only buttons on the chart trader for Project X or for Top Step X, the only buttons that are actually highlighted in green and red, the only buttons highlighted green and red are the market fill orders. Trust me, there's a reason there's a reason. That's pretty... So what happens, everyone keeps doing the buy market and sell market button instead of the bid ask. That's why you get so much slippage. Or I think it's actually, it's part of it. I think the data feed they have also definitely is maybe, I don't know, seems a little sus, but A lot of people are just trading with the market orders, and you're always going to get you're more likely to get slippage that way. All right, market has continued to do the 11 o'clock reversal play, is back in full force. I really need to start trading that strategy. I am not kidding. You could make so much money if you would just trade that 11 o'clock reversal. And it's only when we go lower or higher. So if the morning session from 9:30, if the session from 9:30 to 11 o'clock, if we move higher from 9:30 to 10:50, if we are moving higher at 11 o'clock, look for short entries. I'm telling you, look back. If you look back and back test that the past 3 months, it's a legitimate strategy. I'm telling you. I'll be at the BDH in May. Meet me then, give me some golf. Do you golf, Joey? Do you golf? You used to trade the 9 gold reversal would set out 3 to 4 days a week. I think I'm actually going to do it, Camber Trades. I'm actually going to go back and back test that for 3 months. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to start to back test it. And if I have really good results, I'm just going to start trading it. Like, I keep saying it, and then, like, why not trade it? The results, I want to back test it, make sure I'm not just biased. But I'm going to back test it, and if the results are there, we're going to start to implement that strategy. Why not? It just seems like it happens so often. Like, for example, look at, we can do a very quick back test. Look at this. Look when this reversal happened right here. 1050, 1052 yesterday. Let's look at this. Okay, so this 11. So here would be a little different because we have to actually be in an uptrend at 11 o'clock. This, we were pretty much flat on the day. The open was here, and at 11 o'clock we were basically trading right at the open. So that really would not have been a trade. Then right here, this would be not valid because we had to move lower at the open. This only works when we move higher. Then let's look. So here we moved higher. 11 o'clock, we were trading at the same price as the open. That trade would not have been a trigger. Anyway, I need to do my own back testing, and we'll see. I'm going to do my own back testing on that, and I'll share the results. I will share the results, and we will go from there. How about if the market went opposite direction? Yeah, I don't think it works if we go lower. Like, I don't think it works when we sell off. But it's only when we go higher from 9:30 to 10:50. Like, if we're like, it probably have to be like some kind of trigger. Like, we have to be like 50 points higher than the open or something. I don't know. I'll have to play with that, but it only seems to work when we have a nice trend at the open higher. Like, don't matter what we do before or at pre-market, it's only at the open we go higher. You know, for example, today we opened at the 658s, and we were at 10, you know, at 11 o'clock, we were at the 803s. So we're obviously, you know, we're over 100 points higher, and now we've rolled over from the 800s, we've pulled back to the 680s. That's over 100 points. The LOL story is epic. Every time I think of the LOL story, it makes me actually cringe inside. You know what? I didn't even finish the whole story, but what's even worse about that story is, and again, like, things were supposed to happen the way they were supposed to happen. But at the time, like, okay, this was back when I was single, okay? But back when I was single, this was a text like between me and a lady friend. I wasn't like dating her or anything like that, but we were, you know, talking back and forth, and, you know, and that's where I sent the her uncle died, and I reply with LOL. And ever, like, from that moment on, it wasn't the same. Things took a really big nosedive. I don't think she didn't just completely ghost me, but it wasn't the same. And I was so confused for the longest time. For the longest time, I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, I was so confused. Like, I was so confused why she just all of a sudden kind of ghosted me. And I'm like, what did I do? And not until like 9 months later that my friend finally, like, my friend, because I kept using that term, and that, but then the key was I saw other people using the LOL, and all of a sudden I started to kind of put two and two together, that because some of the ways, like, I would see them use LOL in different ways that didn't make sense to me. So I was starting to like be like, wait a minute, what does that actually mean? And I finally got the courage to ask one of my friends. I'm like, what? Like, what does that? And then they told me it means laugh out loud. And in a matter of about 3 seconds, my whole life started to make more sense. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, oh, that's why things got awkward when I said LOL to a girl that's uncle had passed away and she was attending their funeral, replying LOL. That was not exactly that was not when you want to use the term LOL. Things made a lot more sense. But I never told her. We never talked about it. Never. I just kind of, honestly, I was going to take that story to my grave. I was never going to tell any person in the world. Like, I didn't even tell my wife until this past year when I shared it on stream one day. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. And then I had this genius idea. I was never going to tell a soul. And then I shared it on the internet. What an idiot. Okay, this is an interesting moment right here. What time is... Oh, it's 11:50. I might have to... Nutty thought he was being cool at the time. Exactly, Almighty. Here I thought I was so hip and I was being cool using the slang words. LOL. And here I was just laugh out louding when her uncle died. Like, oh man, when I think about it, it just makes me want to crawl in a hole. So cringy. Oh. Someday I would love to actually like talk, like, I don't even know where, I have no way of even knowing, but it would be hilarious to be like, do you remember that? Like, to do it now and be like, do you remember when that happened? And just be like, oh. And now I just want to explain my side of the story. Like, I just want to explain it. Like, I'm not a weirdo, okay? I promise. I promise I'm not a weirdo. Oh, anyway. Hey, take care. Take care, Joey. What did I think it stood for? I thought it meant lots of love. I thought it meant lots of love. I mean, it's not that crazy of a... It's not that crazy of a thing to think that it stands for that. Whoa, that was a wicked... Whoa. Did you see that? That was a wicked move lower. Is Trump talking? Or is Trump tweeting? That was That was a nasty red candle right there. Those are the kind of candles where I just, oh, that's very triggering when you're in a, if you get in on a trade on a long and then you have a candle like that, whoo, that gets you going. That gets the old blood pumping. He's talking, Timbo? Okay, that makes sense. And you were only supposed to tell this story to a booth or to a preacher, yeah. Okay, so Trump speaking. Oh dear. Well, it might be a good time to end it here.
I agree.
Yeah, we have something actually planned this afternoon. We're gonna take the kids to oh man, the big cat habitat here in Sarasota. We're gonna take the kids to the big cat habitat this afternoon. So I think I'm gonna call it a day here, guys. I actually think I'm gonna do it, and honestly, pretty disgusting red day for me. But it could have been 10 times worse. So I'm going to kind of look at this as a green day, to be honest. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to do it. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping in. Thanks for all the love, lots of love. And we'll be here next week. My streaming schedule is going to be a little bit crazy. We are going to be packing next week, and then we're going to be moving to Ohio, back to Ohio at the end of the week. We're probably not going to be streaming Thursday and Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday should be schedule as usual. But we'll probably not be streaming Thursday and Friday. So anyway, take care, everybody. Hit the like button on your way out if you don't mind. And we will catch you guys on Monday. Take care and God bless.